Hi everyone, welcome to Edupedia World. This is Varun Ganga. In our last session, we have seen the technique that is how to do multiplication of numbers whose sum of its digits in its ones place is 10 and the remaining digits are same. But in contrast to that, in this session we are going to learn a new technique which will be very helpful in finding the product of two-digit numbers whose sum of its digits in its tens place is 10 and the digits in its units place are same. So before going to apply the technique, we are having some conditions that has to be satisfied. Now let us see what are the conditions that has to be satisfied while applying this technique. So condition number 1 that has to be satisfied here is the digits that you are adding which are in its tens place should be 10. And condition number 2, the digits which are in its ones place or units place should be same. For example, if I am going to multiply 22 and 82, at first I have to check whether the digits that are in its tens place add up to 10 or not. If you observe clearly here, the digit in tens place is 2 and the digit in its tens place is 8. So if you add 8 and 2, you will get the sum 10. So therefore, condition number 1 is satisfied. Now coming to condition number 2, the digits which are in its ones place should be same. Okay, here in ones place we are having 2 and the below number we are having 2 in its ones place. So therefore condition number 2 is satisfied now. Now there is no problem to apply the technique. Now let us see what is the procedure that has to be followed while applying the technique. Step number 1 or the procedure number 1 that we have to follow while applying the technique is number 1. At first, we have to multiply the digits which are in its ones place. And if you get a single digit number, you have to prefix it with 0. And condition number 2. Now, you have to move on to the digits that are in tens place. You have to multiply them. After multiplying, you will get the product. You just add the digit which is in ones place to that product. And final, you have to club both the products and it becomes the final answer for the numbers that you are multiplying. Now, let us have a detailed procedure with an example. Here, the example that I am going to take here is 22 into 82. 22, below that 82, and I am going to place a horizontal bar. So as you know that at first we have to check whether the conditions are satisfied or not. At first I am checking here condition number 1. So here in the tens place you can observe 2 and 8. If you add these two you will get 10. And if you see the digits which are in its ones place are same. So therefore we can apply the technique without any problem. Step number 1 of the technique says that you have to multiply the digits which are in its ones place. If you multiply 2 into 2, you will get 4. 4 is being a single digit number, so you have to prefix it with 0 and you have to take that below the horizontal bar and you have to write it on the right side like this. Now you just move on to the next remaining digits which are in its tens place. If you see here you are having 2 and 8, you just multiply 2 and 8, you will get 16. And again you have to add the digit that is in its ones place. Here in the ones place you are having 2. Just add that 2 to the product of 2 and 8. You will get 18 as answer and you just take down that below the horizontal bar and write it on the left side. Now if you club both these two, you will get the final answer for 22 and 82. So guys, this is the technique which is very helpful in finding the product of two-digit numbers in which the sum of digits in its tens place is 10 and the digits which are in its units place is same. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed very well with this technique and hope that you too apply the same technique whenever it is applicable. So We are going to see one more example regarding with the same technique in the next session. Thank you. Have a nice day.